To be honest, I don't really remember much of that day.
I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
I need to stop being so weird. Hey! So, today's gonna be my first story time, guys. Just playing. That was so ugly. Anyway, so I'm gonna be telling you guys a little story or whatever. So just grab your pillows, get in your bed, grab your blankie, get comfy, and just get ready to hear the story. So this was like a good Saturday, I think. Yeah, it was Saturday, because we didn't want to like not do anything for Saturday. We were like, oh my god, it's so boring, we need something to do. So we were just thinking of stuff to do the whole day, and like towards like the not midday, but like it's kind of getting towards nighttime. It was like getting dark light blue. I don't even know how to explain it, but anyway, so we decided that we wanted to go swim. So we were looking around, driving around, trying to find swimming pools. None of them were open, but then we found one in these apartments, and we didn't stay there long. Like, we swam or whatever. We didn't stay there long. It wasn't really like fun. It wasn't really our Saturday night college life, party life that we wanted, you know what I'm saying? So in the car, one of my friends was like, guys, let's drink. And everybody was like, how are we gonna drink? None of us are 21, so that's not really gonna work. And so we ended up driving to the gas station anyway. And a couple of my friends, they went out and flirted with some guys to get us drinks. And the drinks that we got were 4 Locos. I think we got 3 of them. We got those. We went back. When we got to the dorm, 2 of my friends, they went to go get some weed or whatever. We all went up to my dorm. And my dorm, it's a quad, so there was 4 of us living in there. It was like really, really, really big. So it was like basically the party dorm, okay? Everybody was always in there. It was like kind of like hashtag annoying, but people were always in there. Like, it was always loud, so it was like a good fun time. So we were drinking or whatever, and mind you, a 4 Locos has like, I think 16, 14, 15% alcohol. I know I'll put it on the screen, but it has a lot of alcohol in it, so you can get like drunk and messed up really, really quick. But for me, my tolerance for alcohol is really high, so I didn't think anything was gonna happen to me. I was like, I can handle it. I can handle it. But sis, little did you know, 4 Locos is basically like this, but it's kind of like bigger. And I had half of it. Half of it was just to me. That was mine, all of it. And mind you, while I was drinking this 4 Loco, I had a paper due at 11:59. And I was just sipping on my little 4 Loco, type, sipping, type, sip, type, sip, type. And eventually I got to like the middle of the paragraph, essay, or whatever I was writing, and I started to feel a little by the way, I didn't finish that paper. I don't know what happened, but my computer just Control-Alt-deleted my paper, so I was like, I'm not finna sit down and write it again. It was due at 11:59. It was like 10 o'clock. I was like, forget it. I'm not doing it. So I was like, oh well, put it. Everyone was like, oh my god, we're not feeling anything from the 4 Loco. And then, so we decided we wanted to smoke too. And mind you, I didn't know what being crossfaded was at the time, so I was like, yeah, I'll smoke. Oh wait, actually, let me give you a little backstory about my previous history with the cannabis substance or whatever. I've been familiar with weed for like a minute. Since the first time I ever smoked it was in 12th grade, and honestly, I wouldn't even call what I was doing smoking it, to be honest, because I wasn't really smoking it. I wasn't even inhaling anything. That's why every time people ask me to get high, I was like, yeah, because I never felt anything, because I wasn't doing it right. Anyway, I would just be like this. I would be like this. This be me smoking. I'd be like, You know what I'm saying? I would just like take a puff and exhale it really quick. I wasn't getting it into my lungs. So when they invited me to smoke this time, I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, here I come. And I had on a big shirt and some boy shorts, underwear. That's it. Because I thought we were just going outside, you know, smoke and then come back. There was 4 of us. I'm gonna just change the names, even though, let's call her Cecilia. And it was me, Cecilia, Macy, and Brenda, I guess. And let me tell you, Cecilia was a pro smoker, okay? She been smoking since she came out the womb. Like, it was just all natural to her, okay? And Macy's been smoking for a long time, and I guess Brenda has too, or whatever. But I was the only one that wasn't with it. I was the only one that was like kind of brand new at it. And they saw that, like, when we were smoking, like, they saw how I was doing it. They were like, you ain't gonna be wasting weed over here. So they made me like inhale. So I was like really gonna get high. And then the pro smoker over here, Cecilia, said, let's play baseball. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what baseball is when you take a hit and you hold it until it's your next turn. Now, I don't know who they thought I was or what they thought I had going on in my respiratory system, but I had baby lungs, okay? So, and mind you, the more that you cough, the higher you get. So I was like, you could just imagine, okay? Just imagine. I was dying. Everybody was dying but Cecilia, okay? Cecilia was just sitting there like, it was just like crazy. Everybody was dying and stuff. So jumping forward, we were all done. And we were walking back to the school or whatever. And on the way back, when I tell you, I lose feeling in my legs. Like, I fall to the floor. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't walk. I didn't say that, but I just like fall to the floor, and everybody's like, oh my god, pick her up, what is wrong with her, and stuff like that. And I was like, because I feel like everything had hit me at once. Like, I feel like the alcohol hit me, I feel like the weed hit me. And so Cecilia came, she picked me up, and I just hopped on her back. Like, I hopped, I didn't even ask, and Cecilia had like a bad knee or whatever, and girl, what, who cares? I hopped on there, I was on there like this. And Brenda was like, she looked dead. I felt, girl, we were getting closer to the school, so she put me down. We were all freaking out because inside of our school, there's RAs. RAs are like the people that like staying there, making sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in front of our school. So she put me down, and we were all freaking out, like, bro, we can't walk in there like this. Like, they're gonna know we were high, they're gonna know we were smoking, we're gonna get in trouble, oh my god. So they were just like, oh, bro, Marissa, can you walk? I was like, yeah, bro, y'all tripping, I'm fine. Like, I got this, I can walk, okay? I'm a triple O, okay, none of that. Anyway, so, yeah, we were walking, and, like, honestly, I don't know what way we took to get in, because we took like the back way, and it took like forever. We were just cracking up walking. It was that part was a little bit fun. But okay, so in order to get inside of the dorms, you have to have a badge. And everybody's like, hey, Marissa, do you have your badge? I was like, yeah, I have my badge.
And I had on a big shirt and some boy shorts, underwear. That's it.
Honestly, this was kind of dumb on their part too, because they clearly saw that I didn't have my badge. But anyway, I said, yeah, I have my badge, I have it. And so we were walking up to the door, and as we were walking up to the door, I go like this to like make it look like I'm scanning my badge. I was like this. I was like grabbing at nothing. I thought I had my badge around my neck, but I didn't. They were like, oh my god, you don't have your badge, all this stuff. And I was like, I was so out of there, like, I didn't know anything. I was like, yeah, I have my badge, duh. I did not have anything. And eventually Cecilia and Brenda, they get someone to open the door. But when they opened the door, them two only went in, and me and Macy, honestly, this part didn't really make sense when I woke up and I was remembering everything. Me and Macy stayed outside, and Cecilia and Brenda went in. And I don't know why we didn't just go in with Brenda and Cecilia. I was like, why did we stay outside for so long? That was, and nobody knew the answer. Like, nobody could tell me why we stood there, why we waited outside for so long. It was dumb. Like, we were literally complaining that we stayed outside when we could have went in, but whatever. Anyway, we finally all got up to the room, and like I mentioned before, my room was like the party room or whatever. So this day, everybody in their mama wanted to be in that room. Oh my god, there was 2 boys that we had met the day before, and then there was 6 of us, 6 girls combined. So when I walk in there, I go straight for my bed. I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to look at anybody. I just want to lay down, because I did not like the feeling. I wanted the feeling to stop. I was like, no. So I go straight to my bed, and one of the 2 boys, let's call one Matthew and one Ryan, okay, and I went to my bed. I tried to lay down. Everybody was like, what's wrong with her? I was like, I don't like this. I don't know what's going on. Everything's going so slow. Ooh, I was just the annoying girl in the movie that, like, it was just crazy. Anyway, Matthew, he was like, no, you need to get up. You need to walk it off. You need to, like, stay up and stuff. And he was like, here, come pop the popcorn with me. And I was like, I am already out of my mind. I'm not finna go with this boy by myself. Are you joking? Heck no. And so I was looking at, as I was walking, getting up to go with him, I stopped and I like looked at one of my other friends, and she was like, we like made eye contact, and she was like, I'll go with her. I'm gonna go with her. And I was like, that's why you my dog, bro. I was like, thank you, because if I'm not going down to the boys' floor with him by myself, are you joking? Because I don't know why we went down there to pop the popcorn when we had a microwave on our floor, but whatever. I just realized that didn't even make sense. Anyway, so we went down there, popped the popcorn, and the friend that came with me, she was like, bro, you were literally doing this the whole time. Like, you were like going like that. I was like, oh my god, was I? That's so ugly and so embarrassing. And like, I don't know, like in my head, I thought that I was like going, like I thought I was upstairs doing like crazy stuff, like partying and like being all weird with everybody, but in reality I was just laying down. Like my head was everywhere, bro. Like I was like, oh my gosh. And I was just questioning, is my life real, bro? I was so like, it was like cloud 9 and then me. I don't really know how to explain how I was feeling. Like nobody really understood. Every time I tried to explain to somebody, like they're like, what? It's hard. I don't know. But anyway, eventually I go back up there and I lay down. I'm like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to keep walking. I just want to lay down. And so he was like, okay. So he got me into bed. He was like really sweet. Like for me just meeting him the day before, he was really sweet. Matthew. And he like put me in, he got me, helped me in the bed, and I remembered, I was like, I'm not wearing any pants. And I looked at him and said, am I wearing pants?
That's it.
He said, no. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, what the heck? And I was like, can you please go get me some pants? And he said yes. And so he came back and he was like, here you go. And I was like this on the bed. I was and he was like, hey Cecilia, can you put these on her? And she did. And then I just was out. Bro, I was trying to go to sleep. I was facing the wall, and literally this is what I was doing, facing the wall. I was like this. Bro, my eyes was like, I was thinking about so much. I was questioning if my life was real. I was questioning if like I was in a video game. I was like, oh my gosh, this is too much for me. And so I know I was messed up because I woke up feeling high. I was like, I must have, boy, I don't know what was going on. It was just too much. Like, to be honest, I don't really remember much of that day. Like, thinking back on that story, like, I'm glad, like, I have the memory and all that stuff, but that was the worst feeling I think I've ever felt. And I don't want to feel it ever again. So every time some people are like, you want to smoke? I'm like, sure, but I'm not drinking. You want to drink? Yeah, sure, but I'm not smoking. Like, I'm doing one or the other. And there's, like, videos, but I can't find them right now. But yeah, that was like, ooh, child. And then come to find out the next day, I was like, bro, what was, I was like talking to everybody, and I was like, that was not feeling just high. Like, I felt crazy. Like, my head was spinning. Like, and every time I tried to go to sleep, I felt like I was falling like into outer space. Like, have you seen the Get Out where he's just like falling or whatever? That's what I felt like. I was like, bro, I know I was not just high. Like, and come to find out, she was like, no, bro, you were crossed. I was like, I was what? Which means you were high and drunk at the same time. And I was like, well, let me tell you something. I'm not ever doing that again. So yeah, that was it. That was my story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for making it here if you made it here. And don't forget to subscribe, you know. Let me know down in the comments what you want to see next. Or, you know, I'm just going to pop up with a video. You're just going to... Yeah. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.